And then I said, no, I don't love you, but it sure is a good-looking ski mask.
Hey, we're live, guys.
Oh, what's up?
Welcome to another night of Motovloggers Coast to Coast Live.
Hey.
We have some new faces. We have Ricky Moto.
What is up?
We have Kode Grey.
What's up, guys?
And Greg, riding Humboldt County. He's been here since last week, just hanging out, waiting for us.
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
Now, unfortunately, Wally, he is sick. He has some kind of a viral thing. His face is swollen like a watermelon, so he can't make it. And VRex Moto, Vanessa, she might swing by. She came down with strep, so we'll see what happens. But
it's the season of sickness.
Yeah, it's been going around. I've been sick last 3 days, so apologize for the voice.
Roger that, brother. Well,
I'm glad you guys showed up. At least we'll see what happens. I guess we since we have some new faces, you guys just want to kind of tell us a little about your channels. We can start with Ricky.
Ah, damn! I was gonna say, once you not
it. You first, man.
Yeah, I do. Oh, well, it's a motovlog channel. I have an Indian Scout bobber, and let's see, I do mods, reviews, test rides, and sometimes just the random blabber. I call it Indian Scout bobber blabber or something like that. I forget. Bobber blabber, yeah. But yeah.
Hey, you went live on Instagram. Did you know you were live on Instagram?
Yeah. Oh, when I was riding?
Yeah, when you were riding, I jumped in there too and got to see you ripping through lovely San Diego rush hour traffic.
Yeah, that actually started. I was chatting with somebody and I was like, hey, I'm about to start a ride. And I was just thinking, you know what? What if I live streamed it? And I was just turned it. I didn't say anything. I just turned it on and just
right.
People are on. It's funny, but a couple of people were like, "Oh, I thought that was an accident."
Yeah, like I think I jumped on that for a second too.
But it was on my quad lock, so it wasn't quite straight. If I ever do it again, I'll probably do it better.
Right on.
That thing was shaking like crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much it shakes. I usually don't use that for video, just to hold my phone.
Well, hey. It's always good just to experiment. Now next time.
Exactly. Yep.
Right.
Always be learning. Every day is a school day.
I'm the lucky recipient. Today I got my my Kraken shirt in the mail.
Oh, nice.
I'm sporting my Kraken's Garage and Adventures shirt tonight.
He's a good dude, Eric.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, Eric's a real good dude. Yep.
Yeah. You know what
guys?
What's that?
Eric's in the chat actually, so I believe he's watching.
Hey, what up?
Say, Eric.
Yeah. You know what I really like about Eric is that if you pay attention to his videos, every one of his videos is to promote somebody else. It's not about him. It's always about somebody else.
For sure. Yep.
So he's a very selfless person in the community, and that's what I admire about him so much.
Good point. Yep, for sure.
Well, Kode Grey, a little bit about your channel.
Well, my channel's mainly motovlogs. I ride a 2021 CBR 1000 RR. I do some reviews from here, from time to time, but mainly it's just jump on the bike and talk. That's really about it.
I don't think your voice matches your face. Every time I see your face, it's like that's the face behind that voice. Because I watched you for a while, and then I saw you. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the same guy.
Yep, same one, man. Voice is a little off today, so that's all right.
It's all good. You made it. You made it to the live stream. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Right,
I personally didn't feel really. I'm not feeling all that hot myself, but when I tell somebody I'm going to be here, I told Tom I'd be here, then I'm usually, it's kind of like a funeral detail. I'm part of the Mad River Community Honor Guard, and we do funeral details up here, and so we get emails for them. And if he asks for volunteers for it, if I'm unsure if I'm going to make it or not, I tell them I'm not sure, but if I tell them, yeah, I'm coming, whether I'm, you know, if I'm sick and I'm puking or whatever, you know, at the last second, I won't show up, but you know, I just try to be there if I tell somebody I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I've been sleeping like crazy and down in the cold medicine, so tried to make sure I'd show up on time. Yeah.
Is it COVID or just a
No,
cold?
no, old school cold or flu or whatever it is, just head
People
cold,
still,
you know.
people still get those?
Yeah, surprisingly, those things are still around, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're just one thing now.
yeah, yeah. I don't go for those new sicknesses. I like the old school stuff.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is outside here.
The
Where I'm
classics.
at.
What? That's a real thing?
That's a real thing. Yeah, I was on the
Wow.
bike.
That's Celsius, right?
No, that's
Yikes!
Damn.
That sucks.
Oh,
look at the Celsius really quick.
But you know what? That isn't going to stop you.
Well, it was 57 degrees Sunday,
Right?
Yeah,
so I had to take the bike out. That was crazy, and all of a sudden this cold front came in, and it's rough. I couldn't even get my delivery truck started this morning. It was just a pain all day today. And I didn't want. I was considering just canceling this, but I invited you guys to come on, and thanks for showing up. So we'll get something going tonight, and maybe we'll throw a link down to the chat and have some random people, if they want to join, come on in, make it a
That'd be
party.
cool.
And
Says it's-
maybe
yeah, that sounds good.
go ahead, Ricky.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's 54 here, but I feel like 54 here is different. Because
Oh, it is.
Because I've seen you guys' videos when it's like 50 something and it's snowing on the ground. Like it's
So
different.
dry here too.
Hey.
So it's a different kind of
Yeah.
temperature almost.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Ricky, I was born and raised in San Diego, so I know how it is. You get climatized to the good weather down there, and when it gets the slightest bit cold out, it
Yeah.
hits you.
So check this out. Somebody told me, I don't know if this is true, but somebody said it's gonna get down to 37 soon, like in the next couple of days. That's the lowest
Yeah.
I've ever heard of. For San
Yep,
Diego.
my old man lives in Alpine. I was just talking to him tonight. He said it was going to snow up there.
I should go check that out.
Yeah.
That's not too far from me. It's like 30, 45 minutes.
Now I'm still waiting for you to ride through Claremont for me, dude. I'm
I
about
have-
ready to send you a check.
I have that video, but I haven't so I okay, let me tell you. So I did you see the one where I did the twisties on the mountainside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So right after that, directly after that, well, I went back to the Indian motorcycle dealership and then I did that route from Claremont Mission Boulevard down to like Belmont Park.
Oh, nice.
And I was doing another video while it was fresh in my mind. Then I realized my mic adapter was not connected.
Oh,
So I have just this video with no audio, but that you just wanted to see it, right?
right.
I can send that to you. I'll just probably, I don't know, maybe
That'd
do
be
like
cool.
music or something, but
Right.
I'll get to it, I promise. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no big deal. You know what? I really need to get down to San Diego myself. The only thing stopping me right now is my dog. So
Would you would ride down here?
No, I would drive down there, and what's really cool about it is my brother who lives in Alpine has a 2021 Road Glide Special that he never rides anymore.
Oh, there you go.
And so he said, anytime I want, I can come down to San Diego. I'll just take my Mini Cooper and, go down there, and I could meet you and Brandon down there in Point Loma.
Mm-hmm.
We could all get together and ride.
Black belt bagger, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
cool.
I have a 14-year-old German Shepherd that requires, it's almost like having a child right now. So
doesn't like car rides though either. Can't do it.
Well, I don't know how. Yeah, I think it would almost be traumatizing to her, the car ride. I wouldn't want that to push her over the edge. She's that fragile right now.
Yeah, don't do that.
So
Kode Grey, where are you at? What state? Ohio?
Ohio. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Right at the top.
I always think you're in Kansas for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I get you.
No.
Why did I think that too? Did you say something about Kansas before?
No. Never been to Kansas.
It's a rumor. Somebody started that rumor.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, I'm right at the very top of Ohio. Could look out my window and see Lake Erie. So
Wow.
right at the top. Yeah.
I can see Mexico from my window.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes from Cleveland.
You're one of them cold weather riders too, KG.
Yeah. You guys are talking about it getting so cold. For us guys up north here, when you're used to like 10, 15 degrees Fahrenheit and then 53, 55 degrees comes around, kind of feels like a heat wave to us. So
That is
it's
crazy.
not, yeah,
So you
it's
guys
not
just
bad
have,
getting out.
so you guys just have your heater like pumped on all day over there?
No, not really.
No?
Got to set it about 70. I got my furnace set at about 70, 69, 70 degrees. Yeah. You get used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Being born and raised in San Diego and then living up here for the last 10 years, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. I
Don't
just,
get me wrong. It sucks. I don't enjoy it, but you kind of
Right.
get used to it.
Right. Well, you're out
Yeah.
there riding in the snow. I see you out there doing moto vlogs in the snow. So
Yeah. Just get geared up good, layer up, and
yeah.
Not too bad.
You're just like the guy right above you. He doesn't let the weather stop him either.
Hey, you can't. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you can. I don't know. I seem to let it stop me.
So the worst part about Colorado is they dump so much of that gravel on the highway here, and if you don't let at least a few days pass by, you can follow those tire tracks. And kind of those are the clear spots, but you have a center line, then
Right.
another
Yeah.
strip of gravel, and then you got the side, the white strip, right on the white line
Yep.
of gravel. And you just gotta be really cautious, but it's nice to get out. I mean, even if we get out a couple times in the winter, it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about being a northern rider is if you don't get out in the cold, you're kind of limited to just so many months per year, and that ain't no good. You got to get out. So.
Hey KG, Eric had a question for you.
Oh, okay. I'm terrible at looking at the chat while
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
can't
streams.
do it. I'm missing
I
all the chat stuff because I'm trying to pay
I have
attention
it
to you guys.
split this way.
Oh,
But yeah, he
Code
wants to know
Grey's
how you.
asking, Kraken's asking, is the new Scorpion helmet working out?
It's working out real good, actually. Yeah, I've had no problems with it since. When Scorpion sent me the helmet, they sent me some extra visors as well. And those fit real good. No wind issues, everything seals real well. Yeah, it's working out real good now.
Hey,
Yeah.
put in a good word for me, man. I know that someone wants to do a review or something.
For Scorpion, yeah.
I just
Those-
won a
I like those.
Scorpion helmet. I
Yeah.
was the winner of somebody
Oh,
tagged
nice.
me on, matter of fact, it was Truck and Biker that tagged me on Instagram, and I won that. I've never owned a good helmet, and so I've been using it. I'm surprised Eric hasn't asked me how I like mine because I've been using it and I love it. But the only problem is I haven't been able to figure out how to put a camera on it yet.
Is
I'm
it
either gonna have to
this
put
full
it-
face?
Yeah, it's full face, but they don't. That company called Chin Mounts.
Yeah.
They don't make one yet for the HX1.
Oh, okay. Well, for
So-
mine, I had to put the 3M mount just off to the left a little bit, left to center.
Right.
It doesn't fit perfectly, but if you hold it long enough, it'll seal good, and you won't have to worry about your GoPro falling off. Yeah,
Okay.
It works pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't set it up yet, but I didn't want to mess the helmet up trying to do like I did. I actually destroyed a brand new Harley Davidson helmet by using super glue and 3M tape and leaving it sitting overnight with all the stuff on it. And I woke up the next morning and there's a great big long bead of super glue running down the side of my Harley helmet. And I said, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
Sorry, guys, my Wi-Fi is being really temperamental, in and out. I'm back.
Welcome
I'm glad
back.
it still kept going.
I'm not
I
back.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back. We see you.
Now I'm trying to keep up with the comments and the over here. I can kind of see them a little bit, but
Well, 23 people in here right
so,
now.
So Ricky, I think you're an absolute phenomenal moto vlogger. Just like Kode Grey is. You guys get on the bikes. When I get on the motorcycle, it's like I can think of a million things to talk about while I'm on my couch at home at night, right? And I'll think to myself, oh yeah, I'm going to get on the bike tomorrow. I'm going to go out and I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to talk about that. And then I get on the bike and all of a sudden mush comes out of my mouth and I can't remember what it was that I wanted to talk about. And, you know, I guess it just comes natural for some people and some people it doesn't.
It may seem that way, but I do a lot of editing to make it look that way.
Yeah, me too. Yep. Yeah.
Maybe I should just jabberjaw while I'm going down the road and come home and edit out the garbage.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that. I mean,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, same goes for me, guys. When I'm talking on the bike, there'll be large portions of me not talking because either I get distracted by traffic or something in the road, and then I have to refocus my thoughts. And so you'll probably notice I'm on one road and I'm talking, and next thing you know, it seems like it's seamless, but I'm on another road already, just because there was a 5-10 minute span in between the points that I'm talking about. So yeah, there's a lot of editing.
Right.
That Goofy Bastards challenge was kind of difficult.
That was difficult.
Straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really had to focus on that.
I had a hard time with that too, but I did it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Some people are natural. Like, okay, Black Belt Bagger. That all of his are like that. He has no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He doesn't edit anything. He just starts talking and.
Yeah, there's a few guys like that, Salty and Sprinkles and
Ben,
Big Smitty and all them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
not me.
All I know is I'm trying to save up right now for a Skydio 2 so I can have that sucker follow me down the road like Tom does.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Tom to send me his.
Yeah.
I'm actually send it to you at a discount here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna upgrade?
I love it, but it has its flaws like anything, you know. I'm trying to learn with it. I'm having issues with it kind of getting stuck in the trees. When you set it at a certain height and distance, it wants to follow that line.
Right.
When you try to do when you're going on a back follow from like the back of the bike and you want to do a front follow, it wants to kind of circle around you, but it won't think about going like over you or something like that. It wants to circle around and sometimes get stuck somewhere. But
is that what happened in the video I watched today? Your last video?
Yeah, that's what happened. It was kind of a cool shot. It kind of got stuck and it looked like someone was filming me from the forest or whatever, and I rode away.
It stopped. But then it was following you and then it stopped. Yeah.
There was a few times where I had it, a couple, 200 feet, 150 feet away from me, up in the sky, and I'm driving down, and then it disconnects or it doesn't follow, and it disconnected from my phone. Well, it will just hover in one spot, so I had to go walk back and I had to listen to where it was hovering at. It sounds like a swarm of bees if you guys mess around with drones, but. It's fun. I mean, it's a little bit of money for what it is. It was, I think, $1,000. But what Skydio does, they get you on all the accessories. Every battery pack's $100. If you want to get the little beacon, it's another $150, and you end up spending $1,400 just to get started with it.
Wow.
What's the deal with the as far as like the laws? With that one and all in Canada, I mean, because
Colorado.
I'm sorry, Colorado. In California, all I know is that if I was to upgrade to a bigger drone, I'd have to take the course and whatnot for flying the FAA.
Right. I don't know exactly how they do that. I mean, I didn't even look into it. I was like,
Right.
if I
I
get
don't know
caught, I
either.
just act kind of dumb. I'll be like, I didn't know. But I think it is with a certain height restriction, right? If you get into that, someone mentioned that in the chat. If anybody knows, you can comment down below. It's a certain height deal, right? So if your drone goes into the airfield, they want you to be
Right. Road
trained.
Reality's talking about it right now, and he
Oh,
says
there it is. Yeah,
249 grams.
Now, what I noticed that the Skydio is preset to 400 feet limit, but you can override that and then make it go higher. But then it gives you a warning or something that you're in an airfield space or whatever.
So if you go over 400 feet, you have to get a license, but anything under that, you don't?
No, it has to do with the weight of the drone.
Oh, the weight too.
Okay. See, what I do with mine, I have the Mavic Mini, which is pretty much the cheapest one you can get. But the thing is that I set it to 397 feet maximum height.
Yeah.
So that it will stop on its own by the time I get to 397 feet. It won't go any higher than that, because technically, if I throw a video out on YouTube and the FAA sees that video and they know I went above 400 feet, I can get slapped with a like $100,000 fine.
Wow. Okay.
And so I automatically set my drone to not go anything higher than 397 feet.
So yeah, Harley Throttle Juice and Moto Travels, Australia, Harley Throttle Juice, and then Canada, Moto Travels.
Right.
They're saying a specific weight in those countries, 250 grams.
Right.
Some kind of a license on that.
Right.
Yeah, the Mavic Mini is like 249.9 or something like that. So even if you put
it's an okay
sticker
drone,
on it,
but
it's over.
Right below.
It's an okay drone, but I mean, if it's just slightly windy out, it's horrible. So I'd like to upgrade, but it is what it is. I just use it.
Somebody called a FAA. We got gliding on two wheels flying at 1,600 feet.
Wow. You should have got it on film there.
They give out rewards
Yeah.
if you switch on people.
Don't put it up. Don't throw it up on YouTube.
Yeah, we got to delete that comment.
Yeah.
They're like, that looks like, is that 397 or 401?
Yeah, that was a typo.
Right.
That was a typo.
Yeah.
160 feet.
Yeah, he meant 16 feet.
How you liking the CBR 1000? Kode Grey?
What's that?
How you liking the CBR 1000? I haven't had a leader bike since my 2003 Gixxer 1000. It's been a minute.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love that bike. It's great. Very comfortable for me. I know a lot of people don't enjoy being on a leader bike, but for me, and due to my hands and other things, I find it very comfortable.
That riding
for a leader bike, yeah.
Forgive my ignorance here, but what is a leader bike?
It is 1,000 cc's. 1,000 cc's is a liter, so it is considered a leader bike. LITER, leader.
Oh, that kind of leader.
Like
that kind of leader. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You want to trade with me, KG?
No, I've had my 650 already. Thanks anyway, though. Yeah.
Now, are you a new rider, Kode Grey? Was that your first motorcycle, the 650?
No, my first motorcycle was a CB 300F. I've been riding about 6 years now.
Oh, okay. So you pretty much just. I remember a video you mentioned in the riding course. That's how you decided to go with the sport bike style.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because in my riding course, I was on a dual sport, and the kind of the upright naked position. That's why I decided to go with the CB300F, which is a upright naked bike. Had that for a couple years and then upgraded to the CBR 650F.
Why they gotta call it upright naked? That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right, no, but yeah, it's just because you're not leaning forward too much or anything like that, and you're not in a relaxed position like on a cruiser,
Right.
You're just basically upright,
No, we can't say Indian
naked.
anymore either. You gotta say Native
and
American.
naked, yeah.
That's
that?
what I like. That's what I like about my Ninja. Is that I've got the sport. It's kind of a sport touring, so I've kind of got the sport bike feel of it, but at the same time, it's really comfortable.
Yeah, that's the way my CBR 650F was. It was a sport touring, so the clip-ons are quite a bit higher than what they are on my 1000.
Right.
Yep.
You gotta read Skella Steve's comment.
Mhm.
Yep.
Giggity.
Only way to learn. Yeah.
There you go.
See who else we got. Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi is being so iffy. I'm kind of in and out of here. I'm missing a little bit of this. Should we throw the link out, see if someone else wants to join in? Why not?
Sure.
I don't know. I kind of expected all you guys that are big time motovloggers just to be going off, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. You guys get on your motorcycles, and it's like I'm just in awe of the things that you talk about while you're on your motorcycle, and I'm like, oh man, why can't I do that? And then we come on the chat room, and all of a sudden it gets silent.
That's how I am most of the time when I go record. Sometimes I don't even know what the hell to say. It's just
I don't know what to talk about either. Really, I don't even know where I'm going with my channel right now. I'm kind of, I reached kind of a point where like I got fed up with making videos, and I just wanted to ride, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I was like, leave my cameras home. I went out today. I jumped on the Ninja, and a buddy of mine called, and we went and ripped, I don't know, maybe 100 miles, probably less than that, but it was freezing cold out. And I just left the cameras at home. I didn't care to record anything. It was like, why, Besides, I'm still learning to kind of make that transition from Harley over to sport bike, and it's really odd. It feels very strange.
It takes some getting used to. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you'll get a feel for it quick. That's more. I noticed on that Ninja, though, Greg, looks like those handlebars are a little bit more upright. Are those?
Yeah,
those
they really are.
It's
my, my buddy that has the 600cc bike, but his is a 4-cylinder, right? And mine's a 2-cylinder. So his bike is like an animal. It'll walk away from me. And I don't know I know he's got a Honda. It's a CBR 600, I guess, but it's just really, really fast. And he's leaning way over on his tank constantly. He's like practically laying on his tank while I'm sitting upright.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the 600s are quite a bit different than the 650s.
Yeah. But my bike's a 650. It should be faster than the 600, right?
You would think so, but the 600s are tuned totally different.
Yeah.
Once you get,
he popped in here. I think he has himself.
Man?
Oh, there he goes.
At first, I was like, "Hey, who's that?" And then I saw the cigar. I'm like, "Okay."
Road Reality's in the house.
What's up?
Oh, he's got no audio.
Yeah, he's silent. Yep.
No audio.
Is that better?
That's
Whoa.
better.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. Sorry, I was starting to set up for a recording session later on and realized my wireless mics were dead. But apparently, if you plug a wire, even with nothing into my laptop, it thinks there's a microphone. Yeah, Harley Throttle Juice. What a shock. John has a cigar. Hey, you know, everybody went to bed early in my house tonight, so I get some porch time. I was going to record a viewer request video, and then I saw the notification that you guys were on. I was like, hell yeah, I got to join in with that. Yeah. Goofy bastard. Always excuses. Forget about it. Kode Grey, it is so good to see you.
Oh, thanks, man.
I think you've been following my channel for like a year, and you started posting your own vids, and they're phenomenal. If you haven't, check out this guy's channel. Or just absolutely rocking.
There we go.
Yeah, I put a lot of editing in because I can't talk and do everything else at the same time.
No.
If anybody cares, the 3-part series that just finished up on my channel was 14 hours of editing over like 10 days. Yeah,
we get it right. There we go.
and the recording I was going to do later, somebody asked me how I set all the camera gear up for that dual vlog and did the editing. So I will be showing Tomek. Where are you? You're over there. I'll be showing the behind the scenes in that video. So beware. That'll be up, I guess, 2 days from now, because I'm going to spend the next hour with you guys.
Awesome. We'll check that out. Oh yeah, and reminder, if you're not familiar with any of these guys' channels, definitely check them out. All good stuff. I threw links down in the description box below to everybody here, so cool. Check them out.
You don't have to check me out. All I do is drone stuff. It's boring as hell.
Yeah, but your drone work is really good.
Well, thanks, but you know what? There's a downside to that. Most of my followers started following me because of motorcycle content. And then I got excited about my drone, and I started getting fascinated with the drone, and I didn't want to film motorcycles anymore. I just wanted to do a short ride on the bike and then launch the drone.
Yeah, but you seem to blend it together pretty well.
Yeah, I try.
We got Purple on 3 here. She had a question for Ricky Bobber Moto. Can you see that? I threw it up.
Say a couple questions for Ricky Bobber Moto about being ambassador and thoughts on the new Indians. Yeah, so far so good. I honestly haven't really had too much happen yet. It's just too soon. There's some stuff in the works, but I have gotten like the early, like the information, the press release stuff before it goes out, so I get to put videos out on it, and that's pretty cool. There's only like myself, Adventures of Bearded Bobber, Writing Fish, and Ricky Not So Martin that get that information that are YouTubers, and then a couple of Instagrammers and stuff get that early too. But it's pretty cool. They've got some stuff coming up. I think they said that if we want to go to Sturgis, they can set us up with some bikes. And there's going to be an event in July in Minnesota. I think it's the King of the Baggers, and they're basically going to have all of the ambassadors come meet up and probably hang out and party and learn some stuff about Indian motorcycle.
Cool.
So far, so good.
That would be very cool to go to the King of the Baggers. That's for the Moto America.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Races,
I want to take my camera and see what kind of shots I can get of that if I'm down low enough.
That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a Jaws clamp mount and mount it on the side of the bike on like on a down tube or on a frame rail or something. Get a good side shot.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. What PSP? What's your PSP Tommy G? What's your question? Throw it in the chat. Been,
I think he's giving you a hard time, Tom. I can't tell, but he's really ramping it up in the chat room there. I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the comments and watching you guys too, but
I think it was just a confusion on who asked the question.
Oh, who asked the question?
Right.
Something like that.
It was Tommy asking about the Ambassador Club.
I have not had a chance to ride the Rogue Pursuit. It just got announced today, so it's not available anywhere really.
Pursuit.
Right.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's the one that just came out today. It's like a touring bagger. It's got like a trunk and like electronic shock adjustment and cool stuff like that. I have a video on it, by the way, to go check it out later.
Yeah, check out the video. Did you?
Yeah, I watched it already. It was good.
He just picked up an Indian. I'm not sure what model it is. It kind of looks like a sportier
Who did?
version. Brandon from
Oh yeah,
Black Belt Bagger.
yeah. He got an FTR. Yeah, an FTR 1200.
That thing is beautiful, man.
It's a flat
Is that a
track
new
racer.
model?
Yeah.
It's been around since 2019, I think, but they made some improvements, I think, this year or last
Right.
year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's kind of in a category of its own, really. Well, I mean, not so much, but
The big question is it a cop bike?
no.
The name like Pursuit.
Oh no.
Pursuit.
I mean,
It's got to be a cop bike.
it could be. It looks like it could be.
I mean, hell, you got to
Yeah,
add
right?
some red and blue lights and a
Yeah.
Motorola and sell it to the police.
No, it does sound like one. That's what I thought it was going to be when I heard it. I guess they could be. I mean, it just goes to the lowest bidder, I guess, right?
Where the heck is it? I can't
Did
find
you
it.
guys see Salty's video? His last one he just put up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He and I were chatting back and forth on Instagram about that. He said he said he got some people upset and he really didn't care, and I was just laughing about it because he just tells it like it is as far as how he feels about certain bikes. I mean, I could care one way or another. I could care less because I have an appreciation for all bikes. I don't think there's any such thing as a bad motorcycle.
And everyone's opinions are so different, man. You can't please everybody.
I love how a lot of the models are coming back to that retro look. I mean, everybody's doing a retro look now. I mean, Kawasaki, Yamaha is doing it, and well, of course, Triumph always had that kind of look to it. But
Right.
It's because they never modernized.
exactly.
Right.
It is coming back.
Yeah, me and Chopper Fett really want Z900 RS bikes. The Kawasaki.
Well, they have
Those are nice. Yeah.
50th anniversary this year coming out of the Z's.
I know. I want one so bad.
They don't have a green one. I mean, when I
that's
think
a shame.
Kawasaki, they should have done that like retro kind of dark green or something on there.
They did a light green with the cafe,
With the
like the
cafe.
original 70s Z1R, I think it was. It was definitely a throwback color scheme.
Yeah,
A lot of people are crashing out. It's bedtime.
Yeah, we were popping out.
Yeah.
They're
Like, keep this
we're
one
not
kind of
keeping them
short,
entertained.
so maybe like another 20 minutes, keep it an hour or something. I'm so wiped out today, guys. I feel like the whole room here, besides Road Reality, he's like ready to go.
If you end this, look, seriously, if you end this in like 20 minutes, I will record that behind the scenes video and probably get it edited tonight.
Yeah.
I've got my lights set up. I've got my camera set up. I'm just waiting on the damn microphones. Oh yeah. I can't believe we were up till 12:30 the last time. That was hilarious.
I know.
Yeah.
I left. I had to go back to work for a sec. I came back in a couple hours. You guys are still chatting away.
I know I was tripping on that too. I left and I came back and there was still some people in there.
That's because I can talk forever.
Yeah. Well,
The gift of gab.
carry on, sir.
Yeah.
We got Toby.
Yeah. It's not something I have.
Me neither.
Oh, Toby
Yeah.
Northern in the house.
Right on.
Or
And
Toby.
of course he didn't mention
Hey,
me.
Toby.
Okay,
I haven't
Toby,
seen
you're
him
dead
in
to
here.
me. You didn't mention me in your hello. Son of a biscuit.
Hey, Toby, that's a lot of effort to write all those names in there. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
And to get them all right too, huh? I think, yeah.
Nah, Toby's
Dewey's on the West Coast and he's already tired.
Yeah, that's because Dewey wakes up at dark 30 every day.
Right. So, I got a question. Before you go out on these rides, do you have a plan for what you're going to do for your videos, or do you just take your cameras and go out and just kind of play it by ear?
Yes.
Yes, I usually have a plan myself.
You have a plan
I try to
first?
Yeah, I usually try to think of at least a few points of talking points, before I head out. I don't make a script or anything. I just think of topics, and then once I get on the bike, then I just let it roll from there.
Right. You know, I that's a good thing. You know, I was told I've actually seen videos where people are talking about that you should always have a plan first before you go out. And a lot of times I'll just take 3 cameras with me, mount one on the crash bar, mount one on the look at Toby. Mount one on the crash bar, you know, mount one pointing at me, and then I'll get the guys on their bikes. My problem is getting everybody that rides with me to cooperate in my video making. If I could get everybody to cooperate,
Yeah.
you know, in making the video, but I don't want to ask them. I don't want to say, hey guys, you know, can you like take off at this stop and then pull over on the side of the road a mile up and wait for me to put my drone away, kind of thing. You know, it's kind of like,
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
yeah.
No.
Riding with my father, he's so impatient. I mean, he doesn't get it. Like, you have to actually stop and do some things and here and there. He just wants to go and go and go. But
Yeah, I'm with Tomek's dad. I seriously will. I'll look. I have a spreadsheet I keep on my computer, right? And I keep whatever ideas of whatever I want to film and talk about, and then I just go out there. I throw a camera on the fairing and fire it up. I've got the one on my helmet. I fire that up. I fire up the remote. I make sure they're all connected, and the little screen on the back of the Hero 10 has a little audio meter, so it's picking up my Purple Panda mic. And then I go down the road, and I try to remember what it was. I just looked at my spreadsheet and saw, and then usually something happens, and my brain goes flying off into left field, and I just kind of wing it from there. Get back, and like RHC was saying, I just take it, and I've got 35 minutes of talking. I edit it down to like 8 minutes, and I'm good to go. Just try to find the stuff that allows the video to flow without being so disjointed that people can't follow it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or edit it to appear that way.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah.
That's
my videos are a lot of editing. I'll be watching and be like, you know, I don't think anybody really gives a crap about that topic. So
yeah, I do that. I do that
out.
too, editing, but I can't do that in the moment.
Right, me neither. I let it all. I just let it all fly out there and see what sticks.
And that's just me, like in everyday life too. Like, did I need to say that?
Oh yeah.
And I always forget something as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, always.
I was gonna say I'm kind of the same method as Kode. Like I'll have a topic in mind, and before I do it, something might pop up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say that. And I'll try to remember it. And then I'll think I'll have it all down, and then I'll be done. I'm like, damn, I forgot this one and this one.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And when I'm sitting
all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Then when I'm sitting back editing, I'm like, I was going to talk about that. Oh, well, maybe next time.
Sometimes I'll redo it. I'm like, and it ends up being better the second time because you've done it already. So it's kind of like you got a little practice run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried that, but I don't like my delivery on the second or third take. And then sometimes I'm like later in the ride, like 20 minutes later, like, oh yeah, I forgot this fact. And I was actually editing a video last month where I rode for like 3 hours. I had 45, 50 minutes of footage to cut down. And then I was like, yep, well, that's this part. It made it into the rough cut. I was like, okay, that's the forgotten bit. We'll put that over here. And then I was playing it through and I was like, wait a minute, this just doesn't flow. And I already sort of mentioned that back here. So oh, well, we're going to let it fly. And it turned out to be one of my best videos.
And I feel like some of my best performing videos, I mean, I don't have like crazy channel or anything, but are videos that I just do spur of the moment. I just grab the cameras, I go, or even like a quick install video I did. I mean, it took me maybe an hour to do it, and it's still just like getting views constant. I don't know how the hell that happened, but you know, no planning, no effort in the video, even the editing. I just did a quick job and threw it up, and one of the best videos till this day.
Funny how that happens, and a lot of people say that too. I don't know what it is.
Dude.
Maybe it's.
I wish I could get somebody to make me an intro.
You don't need an intro.
Yeah.
You know what my intros are? My intros are a drone shot.
That's all you need, dude. A drone shot with a text overlay of your channel logo or the name of your channel, 4, 5, 6 seconds, and you're done.
I just use a different drone shot for each video. That's
there
all
you
I
go.
do.
I always just take the same text overlay and a little
Right.
fuzzy sort of obscure background to make the text, give it contrast. And I do that either over a 4-second gap in the talking or before or mixed in somewhere towards the beginning. And that's if I remember to do one. And I have
Right.
not seen any reason to do anything other than that, because remember, by the time somebody is already watching your video, they've already seen your channel name.
Yeah.
And that's all
Yeah.
you need. And get with Dewey.
Greg,
Dewey will help you
Dewey
out.
just volunteered. He said he's going to help you out, crank something out. Message him on Instagram.
Right on. I didn't see that. Thanks, Dewey.
Dewey's
Okay.
paying it forward because I did the intro to like his last video. He sent me all the footage and I re-edited it and sent it back to him.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Dewey's good people. I like Dewey.
Yeah, I like Code. KG's got a killer intro. Ricky
Yes.
does.
Oh, thank you.
Tom does. I haven't watched a whole lot of you Road Reality. I've watched a couple of your videos, but I've just been swamped, and so I need to catch up.
Dude, I feel
But-
you. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 400 videos in my watch later queue right now that I have to get through.
Holy
Hey,
shit. Well then
salty.
you need to get busy doing that tonight instead of making another one.
Yeah. You know what? You can't create if you're consuming. That's what the pros tell us.
You got that right. You got that right. Hey,
Yeah.
Salty's
Hey.
in the house.
What up?
What up, Salty?
Salty.
It might be sprinkles.
New one.
Yeah,
Could be
it might be,
sprinkles.
huh? But I don't think so.
And
No, probably not.
Code Grey Slow Steve says you have the best intro.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
I really
Appreciate
do. I
that.
think Code's
I
Grey is
like
the
it.
best, like kind of like I always think like action movie intro there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, he
that's
does.
what Ben from Bikes, Beards, and Brews says too. Says it reminds him of an old '80s, action TV show.
I can see that. It's a little bit
Yeah.
like Knight Rider,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I
like
got
to
a question.
get- Oh, go ahead.
I have a question for you guys because I've never heard this answer from you guys before. In any order, whoever wants to go first. I want to know how you guys got started into motovlogging.
All right. Don't everybody speak at once.
No, wait a minute. Hold
How
on.
about-
Was
how
that
about Greg?
Ricky
You go-
that
yeah,
asked the question?
Yeah. Like what got you into it?
Oh,
Like what,
I can answer that one
yeah,
right
go
off
for
the
it. Go
bat.
for it. Sure.
Okay, my old man came up here from San Diego, and it was just supposed to be a month-long visit. And he lives in San Diego, in Alpine, as a matter of fact.
Mhm.
And he brought his 2001 Dyna Lowrider up here, and he also brought a GoPro 3 Plus with him. And we'd go out every day, and we'd go on these rides up the hills, and I just started playing around with the camera. And next thing you know, I'm asking my buddy, hey, how can I get this stuff that I'm, record while we're going down the road onto here? And he came over and he showed me some software, editing software. And so basically I've got tons of videos that are just my dad and I riding Harley Davidson motorcycles through the forest with music on them and nothing else.
That's cool.
That's what most of my videos are. And it was basically just the only reason I got to doing what I'm doing right now is so that my dad and I could watch our rides that we did together, later on in life.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's a good thing to do.
Mhm.
And then it turned into something different where people were going, starting to watch the channel and kind of liking watching us ride. And then I started thinking to myself, well, hey, maybe I can twist this a little bit and, make it different to where all of a sudden the microphone. Well, yeah, I got the microphone and I realized that the microphone was my own worst enemy. I wish they never invented a damn microphone. I did just fine without one.
Yeah.
But that's how I got started. So
Do you
Code
happen
Grey,
to
you're up
remember?
next.
Oh,
Code Grey, you're up next.
Okay. Well, I started because I don't ride with anybody. I don't know anybody in my area that rides a motorcycle. So basically, I've been riding solo for the past 6 years now. So one of the reasons, because of that, there's nobody for me to talk bikes with, so I figured one of the best ways to start those conversations, just create a channel, create a community, and get with like-minded people, and it's working out pretty good so far.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tomek.
Well, when I start mine, I think last year, or about a year and 2 months, 3 months ago, like last October, right? My little sister, she bugged me to start a YouTube channel for her. So I did like a little gaming channel and started helping her post stuff. And I kept on bugging me like, you should try YouTube. You should try YouTube. And I kept on like brainstorming, what the hell could I do and actually enjoy doing it? And somehow I've watched like all these other, Itchy Boots and some other channels, some like big motovlog channels. And I thought, well, not many people are doing this. This would be kind of interesting, maybe pop a camera on and start doing this. And lo and behold, there's like a huge community behind it. So when I started filming, I started meeting people through motovlogging and realized how strong like the support is through everybody. And now I enjoy doing it. Like, of course, like my goal was to get monetized and get some money out of it. But now at this point, I really don't care so much about that because I still have a long ways to go and improving the videos, obviously, and this and that. But I'm just having so much fun with it, meeting all you guys, all you people out here, and just having a blast. I mean, that's how I got into it. My sister nagging at me to start a YouTube channel.
Spoiler alert, she's 7.
Yeah, she's 14.
Oh, okay. All right. I will answer Ricky Bobber's question. I figured I was going to be the most long-winded, so sorry for taking over, Tomek, but I got into it for the glory and the glitz and celebrity. No, that's not really true. I actually went on like a 6-hour ride in the summer of 2020, and my wife was at home watching our kids because I'm an asshole. And I said, I took a few pictures, but it would be great to show video of this. And I had a GoPro Hero 3 sitting around, and I said, I wonder. But see, I don't want to show my plate and be identified that specifically. So I tested out like 4 video editors and found one I could do blurring license plates and stuff in. I was like, all right, DaVinci Resolve, got it. And all right, wait, everybody else is using a full face helmet. Ooh, this is going to be a challenge. I need a challenge in my life. So I did it for the challenge. And then I realized, hey, this is a lot of fun. Hey, I'm meeting these people and these other guys are watching my stuff. And hey, that's even more fun. And they get stuff for me to watch. And so it's the community. And then I went deep into Resolve. And I was like, ooh, can I track text to this and make it go across the screen and stick to an object?
Yeah.
And can I do these special effects? And I have a half helmet. How do I get the audio out of that? And I did some research and I found like 3 motovloggers that had a half helmet that their audio sounded good. And so it became a testing thing. So originally it was just going to be me riding around, but then there's the install videos and the testing videos. And I love testing GoPros and figuring out how they break apparently. So I started doing all that kind of stuff. And now I guess I'm known as the cigar smoking, coffee drinking Harley rider with 4 GoPros that likes to break them. Does that answer your question, Ricky?
Yeah.
Well, that's another good part about
that's
another good topic is the creative outlet part. That's a good part that I enjoy too. Doing this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And I think it was Tomek. You mentioned in one of his videos was like, and he froze up on us, but he'll catch this in the repeat. He said he's got a low effort video that has had high rewards for him. And one of the first videos I did was everybody kept asking, well, why'd you go to a street glide from a Vaquero? And I kept answering the question. I was like, wait a minute, this could have been an email. Let me just record this real quick and throw it up on the channel. And it's my number 1 or number 2 video. And it was 20 minutes of brainstorming, 20 minutes of recording, 2 hours of editing, and it's got like 30,000 views or something now.
Yeah,
Toby has a
get
question for you, Road Reality.
Oh God, Toby wants to know.
He wants
who are
to
the
know
channels with solid Oh,
Yeah.
aside from myself, Anthony C. Roberson has good half helmet audio quality.
I
think
know
he's
one.
using,
I know one. Freedom Rider.
yes, Freedom Rider. And
Yeah.
I checked out some of his videos. That's right, Freedom Rider. And there
Yeah.
was a guy that made like 5 videos out of Florida that gave me the original idea of putting a mic right here and then riding around and recording. And it worked well until I had to put on my winter jacket. And then it sounded like this when I was riding. And I said, hey, shit, I can't paste this. So then I went back to the drawing board and did 10 audio tests in one Sunday afternoon.
Right.
So yes, hopefully that answered your question, Toby. There's not many. I think Moto Travels also wears a half
Oh
helmet.
yeah, that's right. How could I forget about Craig?
And his audio is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I like how Dewey always bitches at me. He's like, "Oh, watch your latest video. You're riding around. You can tell it's windy, but your audio is clearer than mine." Yeah, well,
Right.
I got to get my.
Doesn't
Mr.
Mr. McStash have a half helmet?
I don't know.
I
think
do
he's
believe
one of the ones
so.
that
I
don't
watched
check
a
in on.
video of his this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he had a half helmet on.
Yep.
Yeah, road therapy said he does.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't watched
Yeah,
one of
there
his
you
videos
go.
in a while.
I had the hardest time finding the sweet spot in my helmet. You know, I have that purple panda mic, and I kind of just
Yeah.
you don't know until it's until you start editing, and sometimes it's just complete
Yeah.
crackling or whatever from the wind. But
Yeah, I had the same mic. It's sensitive, and you got to find that sweet spot. It's a little too high, and you get wind. A little too low, you get too much wind. Yeah,
But
I
then
had
you
2
don't
dead cats on mine.
speak to your mouth either, because then I tend to want to speak louder just naturally when I'm writing. I feel like no
Yeah,
one can
me
hear
too.
me, so I like to speak
Uh-huh.
louder. And then when
Yep.
it
Turn the
comes
gain
through, I'm
down.
kind of like yelling into it, right? Into the mic.
Yeah.
Yep.
The gains are too high. You
Turn the
can't
gain
lower
down. If you're
that.
recording,
in editing,
yeah, turn the volume down.
I use iMovie to edit, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
can only do so much. But
Look, I don't often vouch for products unless I've used them and I love them. But
Right.
DaVinci, if you can run DaVinci Resolve and you got $90 to spend on a plugin for it, Alex Audio Butler, and they have a 10-day free trial, or at least they did a while back. That thing has saved me hundreds of hours in sound design.
I have a question for you, Rogue Reality. On
Yeah.
your editing, when you record, do you set your GoPro to what is it? Not like the recording, the contrast, or the so you can edit the coloring after the color
Yeah.
grade.
I set the color to whatever the highest vibrancy is. So on the Hero 8 and 9, it's GoPro color because they
Gotcha.
only have 2. They have GoPro color and flat. And then on the 10, they have flat, natural, and vibrant. And I use vibrant on the 10 because it sort of matches the 9. So that's what I use. I set everything to auto because Dewey and I went back and forth on setting the white balance and the color temp and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And unless you're recording at night, you don't need to mess with any of that.
The thing, I started watching these YouTube videos of how to set the GoPro settings, and everybody has their personal taste of what they like. But what I found is I just do some basic auto settings and then do a little bit of color grading in the editing, not much.
Yeah.
But I noticed if I do multiple clips and I have the GoPro set at GoPro color when it's recording, some of those clips will kind of edit funky, like it'll do it to an extreme of where you can definitely tell a difference from clip to clip, where it just looks kind of
That's a difference in exposure based on the amount of available light that the GoPro sees. So from one clip to the next, it's going to be different. That when you exit a tunnel and you get that overexposure real quick, it's because the GoPro got used to the dark, and then it has to get used to the light. And what you're seeing is the difference between the tunnel and not in a tunnel, but without the transition. So you're just getting a hard cut.
I was considering really trying to tweak the settings and mess around with like ND filters where you actually set your shutter speed. Now, a really cool channel to check out for you guys, I recommend to anybody, is Moto Feels. He's out of Australia. Man, he gets some great visuals with his GoPros, and I think he went to school for filming and stuff, so he is he knows what to do.
Yeah, Dewey's in the chat. Read back on Dewey Rise's comments. He knows his color grading stuff because he made his Hero 3 stuff look like Hero 10 stuff. His footage.
Yeah, you can have the best camera in the world, and if you're not doing the right stuff, it isn't going to look good.
So what I was looking for is you set the GoPro to flat and not have it recording in whatever GoPro mode, and then you color correct in the editing.
Right.
I used to.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that.
I used to do that, but then I just found it was like a lot of work for not too much.
Not too much, yeah.
Yeah. I just set mine to GoPro color.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. The GoPro color looks good.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. What Dewey's doing is right, but he's got a LUT that he's set up to where it's the same color profile, so he knows he can just set that on there, maybe tweak it a little bit, and he's done because he knows what he's recording.
Yeah.
And with the GoPro in flat, you get a much greater amount of detail or raw data in the image that you can then mess with in the color grading. Whereas if you're like me and Ricky, where you set it to GoPro color and just roll with it, when you want to go change things, any little change you make is going to make a huge difference in the way the footage looks because it's already color graded. And now you're color graded footage. The only exception to that I've found is that I have an adjustment clip in Resolve. So it's just a blank palette basically. And I have adjusted the color settings in there. And I drag it over top of any clip that I'm using of my fairing camera, which aims at me, because the contrast between me and the scenery behind me, it either blows out the scenery behind me or it makes me dark and you can't see any details. So this adjustment clip I made like a year and a half ago fixes that. And it makes my fairing footage look like my helmet cam. So that's how I get my stuff as even as possible with a minimal amount of work.
Right.
I kind of do something similar for my photography. Like I have presets that I make.
Yep.
Pop them on there, a couple adjustments. Yeah.
Boom, done.
But my problem was that it was taking me too long to edit videos, so I try to cut back on certain things. That's one of the things I cut back on was trying to do the manual color grading because I used to do flat and then the manual color grading. Even some of the presets, because you can have you can find a really good LUT or preset, and it can work on a lot of things, but there's some of them that don't work well with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So
like go ahead.
Oh no, just
like if I'm riding into the sun, I don't even put any kind of color change on the fairing camera because it'll just blow everything out. Whereas if I'm riding away from the sun, then I need it.
Right.
So it doesn't work with every clip.
I also tried doing the ND filter thing too, because right in the beginning it was like I knew that a lot of motovloggers did like 60 frames per second, but I knew that 24 was more cinematic, so I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be different. So
no, go ahead, Ricky.
So I was doing the 24 frames per second, and then I know the rule with doing videos that you go, if you have 24 frames per second, you go 1/50th on the shutter speed, but that's too much light coming in, so you put the ND filter on there.
Right.
It looks good if you're shooting something still, but if you're moving, it starts to look jittery. So there's
it's
can't win.
To give you the motion blur.
Yeah.
That cinematic motion blur is what that frame rate and then double the frame rate for the shutter speed is supposed to give you. Dewey knows all that crap. He's I think he's messing with it.
Yeah.
Gives you that natural look. I mean,
and honestly, I just kind of realized I don't think anyone cares.
No.
No. Well,
I got a question. I got a question for you guys.
Frames a second.
I don't know if I brought it. I don't know if I brought this up in last week's live stream, but are you guys familiar with the nerds stats for nerds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between an AVC and a VP9 code?
Yeah, VP9 is much better.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're a small channel and you want to attain that VP9 code is what you should be shooting for, because unless you're recording at 4K, you're going to get the ABC code every time because YouTube is crushing your bandwidth. So
right, the AVC codec has a higher compression level than the VPO9 codec does.
And
so
where I live up there in Humboldt
County, hold on. If you upload at 1080 and your channel is less than 1,000 subscribers, it will only encode it in AVC until it gets to a certain number of views, and then it will re-encode it.
Well,
but if you upload at 1440 or higher, it'll automatically do AVC, and then it'll re-encode to VPO9.
Never heard
exactly
of
what I was just gonna say.
I know.
Yeah, that's why I record in 2K.
Right.
To try to get that higher code.
Yeah.
But you know what else you can do is record in 1080 and then upscale it on the render in Resolve or any of the other NLEs.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
You just export at 1440 and it'll work.
Right, but here's the thing. You want to keep your video on private until it goes from ABC to VP9.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I wait till it's fully rendered before I make it public.
What are you talking about?
Did that go right over your head, Ricky?
I don't know what all these.
Hey,
What are you talking about, man?
That sounds like Star Wars robots. I don't know.
Are you
R2D2,
saying,
C3PO.
if you're a
Hey,
small
Ricky, I'll
YouTuber, it's
run
better
that down to you on
upload it
Instagram, and it won't fly over your head. It's easy.
All right.
They're talking over each other.
Greg,
Go ahead,
Greg.
Tomek.
Are you saying like small YouTuber like me, 600 some subscribers, is it better for me to upload in 1080p than 4K?
No.
No.
Upload in 4K.
Or does it not matter?
No, you're okay at 4K, but here's the problem. If you're doing it 4K, it's a lot more work, and it takes a lot more time, and it takes up a lot more space.
See, I started doing 4K just because the drone shoots in 4K.
Hey, as long as you have the capacity, keep going at 4K, buddy. But I'm just saying, you can do things a lot faster.
My computer space, I can only keep so many files, and I gotta move into it external. But I think it's worth it in the long run. Then you have that quality. I mean,
well, so what you can do, Tomek, is record your stuff in 4K and upload in 4K, and then just move it to an external hard drive. But if you have a USB-C port, you can get a solid state drive external and put your footage on that, and it'll be. They're like $200, dude. You spend $1,000 on the drone.
$200. Come on, I draw a thin line between cheap and frugal. So,
well I bought. I can't pull them up. They're both plugged in. I bought 2 1 terabyte. I think they're Toshiba SSDs, and I think they were $200 a pop. And I generally keep them half to full.
Oh, I think Bolt Bucket wants to get in here. Let me.
Let him in. Hey, Tom, what I wanted to tell you is that if you look at any of my most recent videos, they're crystal clear, and I record at 1080p, and I render at like he said at 1440, and then I keep it on private.
Such crap here. If I watch my videos on my TV or something, I only watch them at 720, maybe high def sometimes.
Okay.
But if I go down to a friend's house, then I can see the quality of my videos down there. Actually, 4K. He's got high speed, like real high speed.
Right, but it doesn't matter what you're watching it at. If it's encoded in the VPO9 codec, no matter what resolution is displayed to the user, it will be higher quality because it re-encodes all the smaller resolutions, the lower resolutions. It re-encodes them in the better codec.
Yep.
So it's not like 1080 gets AVC01 and 1440 gets VPO9. No, they all get VPO9. So if you look in your channel listing and you see SD and HD next to your newly uploaded video, SD will flash like this, and then HD will flash. And once HD is done, then you can post it. Bolt Bucket!
Oh my God!
Hey, what is up?
Bolt Bucket!
What's up, Mike?
What's going on? No, I'm just chilling in my car. So I'm talking about car pacer.
Oh my God!
You on your way to work?
I'm working. There's trucks and shit.
He's a mother trucker.
Hard at work.
Oh my God!
What's going on?
What's up?
Good night,
What's up,
Nick.
Paul?
man. The party just got a
1080p.
little bit more exciting.
Put another shrimp on
got
the Bobby. Goodness. Hi, Bolt. He's eating
I've only got
pizza.
to go
That's
one
great.
tray.
Monster and pizza.
Is there
there-
pineapple on that pizza?
That is
Didn't
a
get
that is
none
a
in the
righteous beard, my friend.
I just do this so I can check out my beard. It's a bit festive at the moment. Might need to straighten it. Like,
You're rocking it, dude.
You can keep a baby bird in there.
okay. We got chatter.
There's
They
there's VRex.
Yeah, sorry, VRex couldn't make it.
All good.
Oh,
How you doing, Bolt?
I'm good. How are you guys? What's going on?
Oh, not as good as you. You're in Happy Land.
Well, I've got this little project that's happening soon. Well, now, but you'll see about it soon. And I just got some parts for it. So it actually might run. So I'm like, woo!
Did you get an actual tractor engine for your Vulcan?
I could, but you're better off just going to Harbour Freight and getting something from there.
Yeah.
Less weight. More power. But it's
Yeah, but
big
it
twin.
But it would work with your existing exhaust.
It would. I get a little 3 or 4 cylinder diesel and pop, 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 pop.
You should open up Bolt Bucket Garage.
What language is that? I can't understand you.
That's
Uh,
anyway, well, bucket garage. That's like that's an end game right there.
Yeah, everyone gets flappy pipes.
Yes. We got
are
side flapper,
rain-
top flapper,
I'm
fucking
all, I'm all for it.
fucking
I'm digging the flappy pipes though. That's pretty
Like the
cool.
I'll be right back, guys.
Those are rain
It's so
flaps.
different.
Rain flaps.
flaps.
Yes.
Does
Okay. So
everyone
y'all
like
gotta
the
learn
flap?
something. They're rain flaps because in the old days, tractor exhaust comes straight up, and rain would fall in. So they put a cap on it. But when the exhaust pulses, bop, 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 the flap goes up and down, and it keeps the exhaust from getting water in it, but it allows
Yep.
it to work at the same time.
Brilliant.
Farmer
Exactly
knowledge.
right.
Boom, drops the mic,
Mm-hmm.
and it really loses all of its everything because I had to say it.
No, that's exactly why. I'm like, oh shit, they's gonna get rusty as fuck. Oh wait, better put something on there. Well, it's gonna get rusty as fuck because it's just mild steel. But that's
Yeah.
cool. So
Oh yeah,
It matches.
dude, I grew up driving 100-year-old tractors.
mixed
we
that
all
steel
had to have
cars
our
on.
VRex says, of course, Bolty has flappy pipes.
Oh no, he's got a Monster Energy drink. Look out, we're in trouble.
My pipe's always flapping.
Yeah, there's a delay. What planet is Australia on anyway? There's a delay. It's like to the moon or
Somewhere
something.
between Mars and Earth.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to say one more thing about the small channels and the one of the worst things that I can see. Okay, when I see a smaller channel upload a video to YouTube, and there's lots of trees on the sides of the roads. Okay, one of the things that for me that's a big turnoff is when the trees are completely blurred out and pixelated. And so that's why I brought up the ABC VP9 thing, because there's a loophole that you can get through, like Road Reality was talking about, where you can bypass that even though you're not a bigger channel. Does that make sense?
I think I'm going to make an entirely blurry video just for RHC up there.
There you go. Do it.
I think I may need an educational video on
Is that
it.
a new motovlogging challenge, as blurry as it could be?
I can do it. Yeah.
I mean,
This guy over here.
Look how blurry Bolt Bucket's picture is right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal his pizza.
Hey, no, let me get some pizza, both of you here.
Yeah.
I think it's because he's so far away.
Hang it up here.
Yeah.
Grab his beard,
Holy
Tomek.
shit.
Yeah.
Shake
You
your
know,
head,
anybody
Bolt.
that watches this
Shake
and
your head.
doesn't stay for an hour, they're gonna miss all this comedy.
Bolt, shake your head. Lift your head a little bit and shake it.
That looks wrong, Tomek.
Whoa, hey.
Oh
Yeah, that's
my
about the right
God.
size, Bolty.
Why did that have to go slow-mo?
Yeah.
That froze.
My internet's been crap tonight. I've been in and out, kind of coming in and out of this, but
That's what she said.
that's Bolt's line.
Hey,
Yep.
you know, like, you guys, it's your fault, Tomek. You let a child in here 2 weeks in a row. That's me. I'm the child.
You can tell he's on another
It's a
continent.
free for all. If you want to come in the chat, you're welcome to. Just let me know. We'll get you in here.
That's
Yeah.
Come
what
on
let's
in,
do it.
VRex. Let VRex in. Just she doesn't have to say anything.
Yeah, Vanessa, you want to jump in here for a sec? You said you at least say hi. And we're waiting.
we're all waiting.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What is she talking about? That crotch
How
shot.
about
You missed it.
I missed it.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you love my crotch?
Dewey's saying, "What kind of live stream did I wander into?"
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
crotch shot.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Okay, Vanessa's going to jump in here for a little
Dewey
bit. We'll
should
get
know
rid of
better.
Bolt.
Yeah.
We got,
Anything that says road reality on it.
so this is what Bolt does at his job all day, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah.
He's hiding his
TMI,
car.
Bolt. TMI.
Oh my God, she's gonna
We
make
gotta
us
give her a
wait.
few minutes. All right, what else can we chit chat about? Keep this going a little bit.
All right, so who's getting low on content with the winter being in full swing? Yeah, Tomek.
I started doing this thing like in the shack with AT. You know, cranking on the bikes a little bit just to keep something uploaded. It's been okay. Like I've been getting better at trying to like show people how to do certain things.
I work hard.
It's been pretty
Hard
good.
worker.
He's so delayed. That comment was from 3
Yeah.
minutes ago.
I know.
It has to get here all the way from Australia
Yeah.
and then up in space and back down again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm down to like 20 videos left until I run out of content.
Yeah.
So I'm canceling like half of them because they're crap. They're worse than my normal crap.
I never know what my next one's going to be.
I'm the same way. I am not ahead on anything.
I
Exactly.
don't have my next one recorded or even thought of yet.
Nope.
Now it's
Me
kind
too.
of like maintenance on the channel. At least pop something up a week, like one a week, just a little something.
Dude, I got some bangers coming out. I've got 2 or 3 rides on my Kawasaki's from back in October when I winterized them that I'm finally getting around to edit. So that stuff will be showing up soon.
Oh,
And
there
like
she is.
one-
We'll
they're
have
one
to
camera
direct one here.
wonders.
I know she doesn't want to be here long, so
All right, let her in.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
How are ya?
V,
Hey, girl.
oh wow, you do
What's up?
sound bad.
how you
I'm
feeling?
I feel like I've been coughing all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. My throat is like super scratchy. I don't know what's up. Like, it's not COVID. Like, I tested myself and everything. And it's like I've had this constant like sinus fucking thing. What the fuck are you doing, Ricky? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Last night I was actually talking to Ricky on the phone and I was like, sorry, bro. I'm like coughing up a storm. And, like every other word I was like gagging and not in a good way.
Giggity.
Yeah. Anywho, good to see all of you.
On that
Hey,
note,
V-Rex.
Oh, we just hang
Hi,
out.
Bolty. Yeah. Yeah. What are we talking about? What's the topic?
Well, we're trying to figure out how to get Bolt a green card, and you're the first option. I think we mentioned that in the comments once. But...
Yeah, we're supposed to get married. I don't know. We don't have a date for the wedding yet. He hasn't made it here.
What?
The what? What is the? Oh, Jesus Christ!
How come I can't hear Bolt? Has he got an audio problem?
He's not saying
I
anything.
knew the Bolt.
Look at Ricky. Ricky's eating his finger.
I think Bolty's the only one that doesn't have headphones in right now or something. I have like little earbuds or whatever, but
Right.
I can hear you. I'm just not talking.
oh, okay. So you're just screwing with us
Messing
then.
with us,
He's
man.
whining.
Oh, what did I do? Okay, I'm on my phone, so this is not really it's weird. I think I used it on my laptop last. What are you doing, man? Are you eating right now?
Yeah, he's eating.
Yeah, he's on lunch break at work.
What's at lunch? Lunch break.
Oh no, wait, it's the other way.
He's scarfing down a slide. Hold on. Just kidding. Oh man, Tomek just got demonetized.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
That's what happens when you invite me on here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is hilarious.
You shouldn't have let the Australian on here, man. I'm telling you, he gets weird. Can you
No
Can you
doubt.
not?
Hey, Bolty, can you hear me? Do you guys call pizza pizza, or you have some weird Australian name for it?
Yeah, they have weird Australian slang
It's
for
a
all kinds of
pie.
stuff.
Everything's a pie over there.
Flat lasagna.
Flat lasagna. I like that. I like that.
No.
What?
Repeat.
This is a meat and veg crouton.
Okay, crouton.
It's still
That makes sense.
We're having some major audio issues or something.
He's
Can you guys hear
Australian.
me? Okay.
Bolt's like
I
10,000.
can't hear
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not sure if these headphones work as well as everything else.
Oh, actually, it's on the works.
Hey-o.
You would. You got to take a pill first, though. That's what I heard. Anyway.
No, it's not actually. I've got some.
It's like,
But I'm
no,
trying to be scared.
Did you sniff your
After
finger?
days,
What's that?
It smells
You are
like
as
pizza.
crazy as they say, man. Damn.
Who, me or Bolt?
No, the Bolt bucket, man.
What?
He's just a
I'm not
goof.
crazy.
He's in a world of his own.
I'm just watching fucking Code Grey and Ricky up there touching fingers with each other. Is there any way to move these squares around? Just put me up by Ricky. I don't want to be next to this guy anymore.
Let me
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I love you, Bolty. It's all good.
There we go.
Look, I'm next to Ricky. Wait,
Wait,
E.T. phone home.
We got. I don't want Bolt back.
Zero sandwich.
Now he's at the end.
We separated you two. a little bit.
Now, how are you switching?
We
this
talk
all
too much
around,
in class,
Tom?
so. What?
He's like a mime right now.
I'm trying to grab KG's nuts. Hold on.
Get it this way.
Is he drunk at work?
This is
Is
a
that really
beautiful
monster or
clusterfuck.
anything? What do you put in
No
there?
doubt.
It is now.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me tonight.
Can I hit out, Greg? All right.
Actually, I gotta take off too.
Hey, nice
I have to
meeting you,
leave it.
Ricky.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
All right, nice meeting you.
Everyone,
Catch you later, Ricky.
hit like on the video and subscribe to everybody and stuff.
Oh,
Thanks
Yep.
for having me on.
Ricky.
All
Bye,
right,
Ricky.
Bye.
good night.
Yeah.
Laters.
I have to leave myself, guys. I got to go to work. I got to leave for work in about 5 minutes. So
Yeah. Well, hey, feel
Yeah.
better, man. I know you're a little under the weather. A lot of people are under the weather. We had a few people that
Yeah.
show up. Thanks for dropping by, Vanessa. That was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably take off too.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I think we're probably going to end it here tonight.
Cool. Sounds
all
good.
wiped
It's good to
out.
see all you guys, and it's nice to make an
Great
appearance
chatting
at
with
least.
everybody.
It was nice to meet you, VRex. You got a new sub.
Everybody
from
in the
me.
chat.
Oh,
We'll see y'all
awesome.
later.
Thank you so much.
Kode
Paul.
Grey.
Bye.
Kode Grey. Good to see you, buddy. Finally,
Kode
meet in
Reality.
person.
Yep. Nice meeting y'all, you guys.
We got
See you later,
Paul
Kode Grey.
We gotta move you,
See you
we
later,
gotta move
V.
you way over here.
Later,
Tomek,
Bolt.
thank you so much.
Later, Tomek.
Hey,
Everybody.
hey guys, thanks
See
for
y'all
dropping
later.
by.
Bye, dude. See ya.
Bye.
Welcome to my live stream, and
Oh, now it clears up.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thanks, Tomek, for having me on. Good to see you, Bolty, as always. And Road Reality, nice to meet you. Thanks
Likewise.
for. Sorry, I can't hang for too long. I'm gonna take off. But I would love to be on the next one if you're having another one. I would love to make up for this one.
We'll try to do another one coming up. I don't know about next week, maybe the following week. So I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds great, dude. Thank you so much. Bye.
Rock out.
Well, just us. I think I'm gonna end it here though. I'm so wiped out. I had a 12-hour day today. But if you want to come by again on the next one, you're welcome to.
All right. Thanks so much, Tomek.
Yeah,
See you guys.
thanks for popping in.
Hey,
We gotta head out. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah,
Thanks,
thank you in the chat for coming by. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a good night.